This video covers how to configure the password control. You can find the password form control in the Common Controls tab. Let's click on Common Controls and locate the form control. The password is a form control that lets the form user enter a password that can contain letters, numbers, spaces, and special characters. The password box is a text input box that conceals the characters that are typed for security purposes. The password box looks like a text box, except that it renders bullet point characters in place of the text that has been entered. To add the control to your eForm, hover over it, click and hold the left mouse button, and drag it to any one of the empty cells on your form. When you have selected an empty cell, unclick the left mouse button to drop the control on your form. With the control added to your form, the Field Settings password box window will be displayed, allowing you to configure the settings for the password control. It will display the following tabs. The General tab. This control features many configuration settings that are common to the eForm controls. To learn more about these properties, refer to the video in the recommended videos section titled Common Configuration Settings in eForm Controls. All the settings found under this tab are discussed in the recommended video titled Common Configuration Settings in eForm Controls. The Configure tab. The following are the unique settings found under this tab for this control. Validation message specifies the message to display if the form user enters incorrect information in the password box. The default message entered in the text box is configured using a process data variable and will display the label of the field or form control that contains invalid information. To enter a custom message, click the text box, delete the default validation message, and enter the message you want displayed. For more information about process data variables, please refer to the video in the recommended videos section titled How to Use Process Data Variables in Your Form Controls. Maximum length. This specifies the maximum number of characters that can be typed in the password box. The default number of characters is 32,767. To change the number, click the text box, delete the default number, and enter a new maximum number. The Appearance tab. All the settings found under this tab are discussed in the recommended video titled Common Configuration Settings in eForm Controls. The Behavior tab. The following is the unique setting found under this tab for this control. Read Only specifies if the field accepts input from a form user. Checking the checkbox makes the text box grayed out and read only by the form user. Unchecking the checkbox allows input from the form user. If the read-only checkbox and the enabled checkboxes are both checked, then read-only will override the enabled setting, graying out the password box and making it read-only. The Advanced tab. The following are the unique settings found under this tab for this control. Character case. This specifies the character case of your label. Clicking the select box will display a drop-down list giving you these options. None. This displays the characters as they have been typed. Uppercase. This changes the characters to capital letters. When selecting uppercase, you will see the text of your label change to all uppercase. And lowercase. This changes all characters to lowercase. When selecting lowercase, you will see the text of your label change to all lowercase. Validation mask. This specifies the validation mask against the text field. A validation mask is an expression that compares a user's input value to specified rules that verify if the input is valid. To create a validation mask, click on Manage in the Portal menu. From there, click on App Builder, then eForm Settings, and then Validation Mask. If a validation mask has been defined, it will be listed in the drop-down list when clicking the select box. Validation format specifies the format of the validation mask. If a validation mask has been selected in the validation mask field, the validation format text box will be populated. Next is the Process Data tab. For information about the Process Data tab, please refer to the video in the recommended videos section titled How to use process data variables in your form controls. With the setup completed, the configuration window for this control can be closed. Any changes that were made are automatically saved and applied to your form. To close the window, click the X in the upper right corner of the Field Settings window. This completes the review of the password control.